Namaskar. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever way you feel connected. Welcome you all in the next video of the quadratic equation. In this video, like in the previous video, we have discussed the beginning of the quadratic equation and what is quadratic equation, right? And the next video, we have derived the Sridharacharya formula, right? By the completing the square method, which is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, right? And there I talked about that we will discuss the different characteristics of this formula, right? As you can see that so many things I have written already, and we will discuss one by one. The very first thing is this: by using the formula we can find out the value of the quadratic equation, which is also known as zeros or value of the variable. Variable means in which variable the quadratic equation is written. Got it? So let us suppose the quadratic equation, we have taken example over here, x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, and now what we are doing, हम उसको compare कर रहे हैं किससे? The general form of the quadratic equation. And what is the general form of quadratic equation? X square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If you compare, what you will get? The value of a is 1. अब you can ask, sir, why 1? Because something multiplied by 1 is always the same thing, right? So if there is no coefficient of x or x square, we'll always assume 1. Okay, fine. Next, what is b over here? I think we have done something wrong. This is plus 5. So we have taken b as what? Plus 5, right? And then c we have taken what? 6. We are putting the value of abc in the Sridharacharya formula. At the place of b we are putting 5. So it will be b square, 5 is square, and minus 4, and a is 1 and c is 6. Got it? So it will be 5 5 is 25 under root of 25 minus 4 6 is 24. 25 minus 24 will be nothing but under root 1, isn't it? Under root 1 is always 1. So we are getting x is equal to minus 5 plus minus 1 divided by 2. Now here two cases are there. Either the value can be positive over here or the value can be negative over here. So once we are taking positive value, when we will take positive value, what you will get? X is equal to minus 5, you will take plus over here, so plus 1 divided by 2. So minus 5 plus 1 will be minus 4 divided by 2, which is nothing but minus 2. Similarly, when you take negative value, minus 5 minus 1 divided by 2, and when you will divide, what you will get? 3. So we are getting what? X is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 3. These are the value of the variable, zeros or solution, whatever you want, you can say that, right? This is the first approach. So you can solve all the quadratic equation in the world with the help of this quadratic formula. First characteristic. Second, if we talk about second characteristic, says that without using the quadratic equation, without solving quadratic equation, we can find out the nature of the roots. Roots means values also known as roots. Whatever answer you are getting, these will known as what? Roots of the quadratic equation, solution of the quadratic equation, zeros of the quadratic polynomial, right? Whatever name you want, you can give that. Okay. So what we are going to understand? We are going to understand without solving the quadratic equation, we can find out the nature of the roots, and that also will come from this formula only, right? But the whole formula will not tell the nature of the quadratic equation, right? Whole formula will not tell the nature of the quadratic equation. One term which is written over here, which is nothing but this: under root b square minus 4ac, under root b square minus 4ac, because the value of the value of the variable of the quadratic equation will totally depend upon this expression. Why, sir? Why only this expression? So answer of this why, I'll create a new video. On that video I'll tell different cases what can be the nature of the root and how it is depending on b square minus 4ac, right? Now meanwhile we are discussing a third characteristics of the quadratic equation. Let us suppose we are finding out the value of x or value of y, whatever variable is there in the quadratic equation. Always remember, you will get two values, right? Or two roots or two zeros. So that can be written as x is equal to minus b. Once we will take positive value and other we can take negative value. Here we have taken x is equal to minus b, here taken plus x is equal to So this value we have given name alpha. What is alpha? Just a name to represent one root. So one root of the quadratic equation will be nothing but this, and other root can be this. Got it? If you want, you can give the alpha of this value, can give the name alpha, and this value can give the beta, doesn't matter, right? And from here, from these two values, they have done so many things. First, they have added both of them, right? So they reach to the conclusion, if you'll add both the roots, there will be a relation. There will be a relation between the coefficient of the x square, coefficient of x, and constant term. There will be a relation between. Always there will be a relation, right? Whenever you are solving whatever quadratic equation you are solving, and if you are finding out the roots, and if you are adding them, always there will be a relation. What kind of relation? Have a look. Let us suppose we are adding both of them. So this is the first value plus this is the second value. We have taken 2 LCM. Denominator same, we can take the LCM. So 2 LCM, this will come as it is, plus this will come as it is. So with like this plus will multiply with minus. Here if you find out, this term and this term will cancel out. So you will get minus b, it will become what? Minus 2b, and divided by what? 2a. 2a cancel, and you will get this. What? Minus b upon a. Got it? Now if you just try to find it is correct or not, what is alpha? We can take alpha is minus 2, and we can take what? Beta is minus 3. So what will be alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta will be minus 2 plus minus 3. I hope you will get minus 5. So we need to find out minus 5 is this or not. So if you want to find out minus b upon a, what is b over here? 5. So we can write down 5, and divided by what is a? 1. So what you will get? Minus 5. Always, whenever you are solving any quadratic equation, if somebody asking you what will be the sum of the zeros or sum of the roots, you can directly say that minus b upon a. Minus b will always be the coefficient of x, and a will always be the coefficient of x square, right? If you subtract, then maybe you will get something different result, but this is the conditional result that we required, sum, right? Sum of the zeros. Now second, instead of adding, we have done the multiplication of both the roots, alpha and beta. We have multiplied alpha with beta, so here alpha into beta. So that means this value will multiply with this value. So that means denominator will multiply. I'll show you the multiplication over here. I'm just erasing this one. Have a look. When you multiply this can be written as under root of b square minus 4ac and minus b, and from this bracket we are taking minus common. So what you will get? You will get b square minus 4ac plus b divided by 2a into 2a will become 4a square. Just try to understand. Here we have applied commutative property. A plus b is always b plus a. So this we have written first and then minus, and from here we have taken minus common. As both are in multiplication, so we can write down minus outside the bracket. So this will become positive, this will become positive. We have written this here. Why we have done? So that we can find out as a formula. What formula? A minus b and a plus b. What is a minus b and a plus b? A square minus b square, isn't it? So it will be square of this under root of b square minus 4ac whole square and minus b square divided by what? Minus is written outside the bracket, 4a square, isn't it? So when you will do the square, I hope this under root will remove, right? So what you will get? You will get just b square minus 4ac, and here you will get what? B square. So how many think that b square will cancel out? When you multiply minus this, it will become 4ac divided by 4a square. Again 4 will cancel out, a cancel out. What you will get? C upon a, isn't it? So here it is written C upon a. What is C? C is a constant term. And what is a? Coefficient of x square. So it is written constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Have a look. We can verify over here. What is the value of alpha? Minus 2. And what is the value of beta? Minus 3. So 3 2s are 6. Minus minus plus. Let me check. It will come up is equal to C upon a. What is the constant term over here? 6. So it will be 6 and divided by 1. Yes. So we can say that yes. Hence verified. I hope understand. So thank you so much for watching this video, and soon I'll upload another video in which we will discuss about the nature of the roots, isn't it? Like, without solving a quadratic equation, how we can discuss the nature of the roots? Nature of the roots means what kind of value we will get when we solve the quadratic equation, right? Is it not like in the real system, in the real number system, it is not possible to solve all the quadratic equation. There are certain quadratic equations that you can't solve. So that will also discuss without solving how we can find out the roots will be real or not. Got it? Thank you so much.